This is Pau Hana being splashed for the new season. How did we get here? Weren't we just in the boatyard? Let's rewind. Well, there's Pau Hana ready for the summer hurricane season. Guess what we get to do again this year? You can see on this side over here, I'll show you what it's doing. Bottom paint. Yay, my favorite. I still ain't figured out why the paint didn't stick. I did everything I thought that I was supposed to do, but it's coming right off with a pressure washer. And I gotta get all this back in here. But I'm fighting wasps right now. There is a wasp nest in there and underneath this thing. And you can see all the mud. That was a big one. And you'll see all the dead wasps down here. They all came flying out at me. None of them got me though, knock on wood. Not yet anyway, I'm sure I'll get it. We removed the solar panels because we're modifying the solar frame. And our 20-year-old windlass needs replaced. I think the old one caused some of our electrical problems. Windlass project complete. Just got to put the walls back up and the cover out front. But you can see here we have oversized motor and a RC10 Maxwell. Everything's new. So you're probably wondering how we got here. We're in the boatyard about to do some bottom paint, and if you remember last year we did some bottom paint and it didn't work. The season is about to begin, the next season, and I'm just now doing last season's video, and there's reasons for that. I mean, psychologically, it was just when we took the boat out of the water and all the bottom paint was flaking and coming off. It was just depressing. You know, I did all that work, spent thousands of dollars on doing bottom paint, and all the bottom paint started chipping and peeling off, and I just kind of lost motivation. So getting a little bit of the motivation back now, and this year is kind of exciting. We're not going far, but it's going to be some cool stuff. The stuff that we're doing this year is pretty cool, something I've always wanted to do. We decided to have the boat soda blasted rather than spend 2 weeks in the yard doing the sanding. Once that soda blasting is done, it's ready to paint, other than just a little cleanup. Back at the boatyard, right now we have one coat of barrier coat. Take a look here. We have one coat of barrier coat. Some places I have two, and I'm going to put my last layer of barrier coat on and then let it dry until it's tacky, and then we're going to start applying actual bottom paint. There's what we're using. Pet Protect epoxy primer. They claim you only need 2 coats, so I have 1 coat on the whole boat, and this section right here in front of the keel forward I have 2 coats, so there'll be a total of 3 from the keel forward. That gets the most wear, and on the leading edges of the keel and the rudder. Right there is what I'm waiting on right now. The temperature right now is about 55 to 60. So my pot time is, or not my pot life, but my induction time is going to be about a half hour, 20 minutes to a half hour. So then in this kind of temperature, you have 7 to 10 hours pot life. So you got plenty of time to paint. But when it's hot, you only have 2.5 hours. So that's something to think about when you're using epoxy primer. And you can see here the helm is all put back together. All the gauges, all the wiring and everything is all done. Now let's walk to the front of the boat and check out this new windlass.
Brand new windlass. Does it work?
Oh yeah. This is a Maxwell RC10 and about 300 feet of 5/16 chain. I mean, do you think there's enough pressure left, enough room to compress it?
Yeah, just burp when you're pushing the burp at the same.
Well, I put in today, and that is what we got. Dripping from the quote-unquote dripless shaft. And I even cleaned the area that's right in here between the. I didn't move it back though, and I don't know if there's enough compression to move it back. We're about to find out.
Well, we got her in. The engine started right up with the button. The electricals and displays work. Have a little small problem, maybe a big problem, who knows. The crankshaft seal leaked. So we're gonna have a mechanic look at it tomorrow. He thinks that you can just align it back. What do you think on your short boat ride, Papa?
We got a boat ride out of it.
Pretty short. Yeah, we went around a little bit. But
Still dry, so I guess it was just a test.
yeah, come on down, Papa. You need help?
I think I'm alright.
It's great mobility for an 83-year-old. Are you going to be 83?
I can argue with you a little bit. But
We put in yesterday, and we're pulling out today. Shortest season ever. Actually, we're hoping just to get a quick fix and then get a turnaround and get it put back in, but shaft seal leaks. Very frustrating. And what's frustrating about that is I was planning on replacing that as soon as we get back in about 3 months. So that's the lesson. Don't procrastinate. If something needs replaced, do it now before you splash.
Well, we put in yesterday. The mechanic went down to check on the crankshaft seal, and he's recommending that we haul out because it's already too compressed. It was leaking pretty good yesterday after Rob burped it. Papa, what are you thinking about today?
getting sunburned.
Getting sunburned.
Yeah.
She's old. When you get old, you're gonna need some work.
Yeah.
We were all planning to go on a trip, but I don't know. This is gonna delay us by a couple weeks. Rob still intends to put her back in because we're going to another boat yard. It's $250 for haul in, haul out. It's gonna be what? $1,000 by the time it's done. Just for haul in and haul out. Got money to burn. Get a sailboat. Deja vu. Oh, she's getting pulled out. They're trying to find the sling marks. Good job putting it in, Rob. You came right in. You have a little crosswind, but
yeah, it's tight. It's very tight. It's like camera is being pulled out here.
oh really? Oh yeah. What happened to the other guy that worked on it?
Well, Papa, you got a couple boat rides of about what, 60 yards apiece?
Yeah.
Was that worth coming down, flying down here for that?
That's farther than we got with that.
Well, that's more boating than you would have got on Lake Erie this time of year. Well, after 24 hours in the water, the mechanic recommended pulling the boat to replace the PSS shaft seal and boot. While we're out, we replaced the cutlass bearing and we realigned the engine to the shaft. So tune in next time to see if we forfeit this season or we give it another attempt.